Yo, Game Bro here, along with, of course,
And where we last left off, we were going to do the Baragoon Cave, which I don't know what this cave's all about. Do you?
it has repetitive music, loops like once every 15 or 20 seconds, but it is not as long as Blue Cave. It's probably not even as long as Coal Hazard, so yeah, I should really get through it. Oh, those enemies do a lot of damage with their Fireball level 2. Fireball used from enemies, very deadly indeed. It's not even that great of a song, but whatever. I wish to not face these. They are the toughest enemies in here.
I think you're going backwards.
Yeah, I am.
You could use escape while trying to go past them.
Yes, but do keep in mind it does not work every time.
Nothing works every time in this game. Wait, except for healing. Now I'm pretty sure you can mow through them. Use your large cutout.
Firebomb works pretty well too. Oh yeah, 100 each.
Bomb them all! Do it!
Pretty cool move indeed. But of course you gotta have good aim.
Oh.
Fudge. Victory! Victory!
Turn around!
No, I'm going the right way.
Oh. Are you?
Remember when Brian does that victory jump, he heads in the direction he was facing before. He was facing those enemies. See, unless the game glitched on me, which it hasn't. And have we faced those enemies? I think these are new enemies.
Where are they? A couple of spiders and what is that?
Let's try some more ice wall. It's been my best friend during one of the battles.
Try to use fireball on all of them.
That one definitely has more defense. Oh, and one move I should try to use more often. Well, combine the two moves, Power Staff and Vampire's Touch. Just pray that, like, either one doesn't wear off by the time you use the other spell. So yeah. Such an awesome spell. I healed almost all the way.
So, are you starting to think you shouldn't use it in a boss battle?
But as I've said, bosses have moves that can take away the any stat increase spell. So yeah.
Maybe, but they would waste their time with getting rid of stat increases. They wouldn't actually be attacking. But I don't think Fargo has anything that gets rid of a stat increase.
Well, we'll have to see when we make it to that boss, which won't be for a while now. And one more time. Awesome spell is awesome.
Triple kill.
So satisfying.
Woo! Get them all again. Line them up.
Back for round 2. I see. The AI just is not smart enough to just simply go around their allies.
Triple kill.
Nope. Rather not. Let's.
They came back to life.
Yep, doesn't work every time like Replica does. Do I even have Replica? Not that it'll matter. Well, I have a ton of items. Holy crap.
A lot of honey breads. That should get you through to the next boss battle.
Since it's just one, I may as well, but I better be careful. But I gotta keep my distance. Oh, that helped a lot. A whole freaking lot. Oh, there we go.
Oh, you're right. It does turn around.
Yes, thankfully I have healing level 2, so I won't have to worry about magic as much. Not that I've been really worrying about much to begin with, but I digress. But yeah, that's why those are the deadliest enemies in here. At my level, it would take away 40 whopping HP, around a quarter of the maximum health. I really shouldn't be facing those tournaments here.
Oh, more pixies. Whatever those things are, you know, you're close to the finish line, just quickly make a run for it.
Yep. Screw those sprites. And not sprites as in... But they are 3D models. They look like 3D models if you ask me.
Hello?
A healing potion.
That'll come in handy.
And here's one of these parts where you won't be facing any enemies. It's just fairly long jog.
It's because the bridge is too narrow to fight anything. It's like your other friend said when you were making your earlier Let's Play, the Bridge of Relief. Am I right?
Hopefully I can get him to join sometime in this LP as well.
The Bridge of Relief. Because the bridge is way too narrow to fight anything on, and I don't think anything will fight you there.
Nothing at all. And the end is nigh. That's the end for the Bridge of Relief. Or... and enemies shall come forth, as I've said.
Use Fireball on him.
If I'm correct, it doesn't do a lot of damage. Let's see. Yep, it's not really worth it. Better spells to use.
Like, water?
Yes, Ice Wall. Bah.
You'd think ice would work on fire, but no!
2 times in a row I missed. Screw it. Let's go vampire. Let's put our fangs through them. Well, that was disappointing.
I guess vampires start going, oh shit. Run!
I have tons of items, so I may as well make use of them. Because they just float around, you could accidentally miss them. Be careful of that.
I would suggest using Power Staff before Vampire's Touch.
That is usually a good idea. But your Power Staff just might wear off after using Vampire's Touch, so that's one thing to be cautious of. Very good, very good.
Yeah.
But of course... let's get rid of all the dude drops. Or at least one of them. They are really damn useless. I don't need them. So, don't want to forget the spirit back here. Since we're never coming back here again anyway. Did I learn anything new? Doesn't look like it. So...
Oh, wow.
No. One was troublesome as it is. F no. I think not.
I don't know.
I think damage has little bit anything to do with how much you increase the percentage of your defense. Much more, if not everything to do with how much you get hit. No, I don't think so.
Little fireballs from like Mario or something. Just heal on your way out.
I was hoping I had a sling spell or anything, but I do not.
How are you gonna handle Fargo?
Well, I'll just have to grind some more after Baragoon Tunnel. But that implies
Doesn't Baragoon Tunnel merge into another area?
Yes, and I think I spoiled a little by mentioning that Fargo is not the boss in here, but whatever. This game's like 14, 15 years old. And it still wasn't enough. Not enough.
Who?
Bah. Die. Die, I say.
There he goes.
How about a no thank you? Escape! Well, that worked. Suppose it's reliable enough. We have a compass here, but why does it matter for going east or whatever, since we don't have a map here anyway? Okay, I as well probably won't reach, let's just use this method.
Paper.
And whack. Or not. Whack or not. Damn it all. I should probably heal now. Do I have any? Let's get rid of this fresh bread. Though I'm probably gonna have to use another item anyway. I don't know what I was trying to do. Compression or something? No freaking idea.
Compression lowers their attack.
Not sure if it's trying to lower my attack or defense, but doesn't matter anymore. So, onward we go. Noticeable draw distance.
The long hallway of mystery.
Oops, gotta make a habit of the whole escape spell. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna stop here. We shall finish this in the next part. This is Game Bro.
And Garnito.